Hello and welcome back to the channel. We hope you enjoy our content. Well, if you do, please consider subscribing for more Barcelona content. FC Barcelona hosted Real Betis at the Camp Nou in a league game. This proved to be an important game as Betis were 4 points above the Catalans before this game. Real Betis ended up winning 1-0 to take 3 points, going up third in the league. In this video we take a look at the tactics Barcelona played in this game. Let's start with the defense. Xavi wanted his players to press really high, forcing Betis to go long. They managed to do this on many occasions. And when they went long, Barcelona used counter-pressing to regain possession. When Barca pressed high, they made sure to have a very high line to compress the field. They relied on the power and speed of Dest and Ronaldo. For most of the game these tactics worked and they were fine. But the high line was mainly used when Real Betis played backwards to make the pitch small to force an offside, or even win the ball high up the pitch. This proved effective as Barca's counter-pressing were too much to handle for Real Betis at times. They sat back most of the time. However, Barca didn't use a specific formation when pressing. It varied between the 4-2-2 and the 4-3-3. When they pressed in the 4-2-2 formation, it was mainly aimed at pressing the centre-backs. Memphis Depay particularly pressed from an angle to force Betis to one side. The 4-3-3 was a similar approach from Xavi, the only difference was to press the goalkeeper as well. That was the idea with pressing with 3 up front. Real Betis didn't press high at all. They stayed back most of the time. Barcelona could easily play out from the back, finding the defenders and midfielders. Philippe Coutinho started on the right, tucking in on many occasions. But it was Alba's positioning that was interesting. He stayed wide on his wing, but chose specific moments to attack down the flank. So for the most part it was Coutinho who was the widest player, with Ricky and Gavi given the free role to roam. We saw Dest in the same position, creating a line of 4 in midfield. This was probably done for cover when playing out from the back and easy ball rotation. Barca did this to have full control at the back. The forwards dropped off to help as well. They did that too much, as they wasn't patient enough. When Coutinho did tuck in, Alba went forward, with Dest becoming a third centre-back. That was to create overload on that left side, and they did something similar on the right side as well. When Gavi went off, Ricky had success with this tactic and Coutinho too, as he looked confident having the ball. However, Barcelona didn't create any quality chances to score. They committed way too many players forward, leaving them vulnerable at the back. We see this in the goal as well. A quick 1-2 and the ball is played wide. Barcelona only have 3 players back to cover. This was their whole game plan: sit back and counter. Barcelona then are outnumbered, which eventually leads them to leave one player open, and Betis scores. This has now become a common problem for Barcelona, committing too many players forward against small teams, and leaving them vulnerable to counters. The likes of Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City have at least 5 players at the back defending these counters. Xavi has work to do in order to work out these problems. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing because we cover all Barcelona content, mainly analyzing our games tactically so you can better understand. Thanks for watching.